Hi everyone, this is Isabel the Shabby Hippie. Happy New Year. I think this is the first video I've made this year. um, so, yes, I hope everyone is doing well and that you all had a wonderful holiday. And, well, it's back to work now, so this is long overdue. I am today bringing you a project for BB Craft. Okay, so thank you, BB Craft, for all the wonderful things that you send me. If you guys remember, or at least those of you who saw my unboxing video, this was part of one of the um, things that I unboxed. It was the only die I got. So I decided to play with it, okay? And by the way, all of the links to everything I got in that unboxing will be linked below. You will also have um, a direct link to bbcraft.com and also a discount coupon, which is Shabby10, and it will also be linked below. Okay, so thank you again, BB Craft, for all of this. So first we're just gonna put together, I have a few different ways of working with this. And I'm sure I can come up, or you guys can come up with even more. So let me put this aside, and I wanted to show you how to put it together first, because that's going to be obviously the first way we use it. So if you see here, these two are exactly the same, except for this side is not as wide as this side, and that's just because I cut it. So you need to cut two, two panels here, and then on on both of them, cut these sides. Okay, so, and that is because if you notice, um, okay, let me try and do it this way. If you put when you're going to attach these, if you don't cut it, then you're going to be able to see the 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 hinge through the cutout, and that's why I'm doing that. Okay, so I'm not sure if you can see that. Again, let me bring you in a little bit, because I always think that I bring you in enough and then I don't know. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same cut that I did on the other side. um, Okay, excuse my scissors. I still need to get a pair of regular paper scissors. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to angle this here just a wee bit on both. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to do that, and then we're going to get my hopefully very trusty glue. Actually, first we're going to fold on the scores. Okay, it does bring the score lines, so whoops, but because it's so it has so many cutouts, it's very what do you call it, it's a little hard to fold because of um, the fact that everything just wants to, the whole thing wants to fold, basically. I'm not sure if you know what I mean, but okay, so yeah, so here we go. Just press it against something sharp, or not sharp, like a ruler. Okay, and I'm seeing here that this, oh, what happened here? It looks like it got cut. I don't know how, but it was probably when I flipped it up. Now this here is probably going to be the hardest part here. Okay, right there, right here, that little fold. So let me see if we can do this carefully without damaging it. It probably would have been better to fold it up before I cut it, but it doesn't mean that it can't be done. It just means that you have to be even more careful. So, but yeah, if you guys buy this die and you want to fold it up before, I think that would probably be the easier way to do it. Okay, hold on. Hold it. Okay, hold it. Okay, here we go, I think. All right, so we just want to burnish this, and then we also want to fold in the middle, same exact thing. See, it does have the little score line, but it's so open weaved that it makes it a little harder to fold because it weakens the paper. All right, so let's just write down the line there, and then do the same on this side. Okay, so I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you're all happily crafting away and or doing something that you like. It doesn't have to be crafting, obviously. That's just for us crafters. um, yeah, so let's see here. I have not been crafting much. Yeah, there's been a lot going on, so yeah, so we'll just leave it there. And but yeah, I've been wanting to get this video out for a few days now, and I have not been able to. So actually for a few weeks, I should say, but yeah. See here. There we go. All right, and it also has some little minor score lines here. They look almost like perforation lines. But I chose not to fold it because you would need to fold them down right along this edge here. I chose not to fold them, so we'll see what happens with that, because again, this is the first time I work with this, so I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. I am just going to put some glue right along this edge here, hopefully. Ooh, woohoo, it came out. Yay. Alright, so right up to there, I think. Then I'm going to bring this next to it. Line it up here, okay. Line it up. I hope I'm not getting my head in the way. Okay, right there. I think I got it there. And even then, it looks like it's showing through a little bit. Uh-oh, we have some glue on the other side, so let me grab my little tissue that I was working with before. I was trying to clean out my glue bottle, and it finally worked. Took me a while though. I had to clean out a lot of stuff. Okay, so there we go with that. And then here, I'm just going to bring this over, open this up, okay, and we're just going to put glue on the little tiny tab. You know what, I don't think I showed you the tab. That's how much I cut. Okay, so we're going to put glue on the tiny tab. Right there. Oh. Right there. And bring this around. And then just try to line it up as best as possible. Right there, I think. There we go. So this is what we have, and then of course we're just going to bring the small ones in first, and then we're going to put the larger ones down next, okay? So I'm just going to, excuse me, put glue on the smaller tabs. Okay, come on, we can do this. Okay, and then I'm going to go in like this. try to line them up here on the edges. And then just, you know what? I'm just going to put a little bit of a line of glue here on this edge. Right there. And a line of glue on the other edge. Here. And why is this unstuck? Good question. Okay. We will fix this. Yes, we will. Somehow. That's interesting that it did that. This glue usually dries faster. But anyway, okay, so we got it back up. We're going to do this. And you're not going to be as sloppy as I am because I'm trying to hurry up. And let's see here. We're going to try and line this up. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. There. And then, hold on here. This one is not lined up for sure. Come on. Come on. And then there we go. That looks better. Okay. Alright, so let me just do this so I can show you what it looks like when it's done. Yep, this side slipped a little. Ay, ay, ay. Guys, anytime that I try to do a video, just, I don't know. I don't think I'm built for this. Alright, so this is what we have. Okay, look how pretty. And I think this would make an awesome, you know, little lantern with a little tea light. You know, obviously not a real tight tea light inside, one of the battery operated ones. Or even filled with some almonds or something for a wedding or an engagement party. So, and of course this could be done any color. I just use red because it's Valentine's Day is coming up, so yes. Okay, so that's the first sample. The second sample that I figured I would do, oh, it's right here. So I figured I would do pretty much the same thing, but I meant to cut the tops, and I cut the bottom of this one, but what I meant to do was leave the bottom so you would have this, and then just cut the tops off. So yeah, I messed it up, so I can't really make it. I can't make this sample per se. Or of course you can have an open bottom, but it's going to be very flimsy. I would keep the bottom. And if you wanted to do that, I'm just going to cut it off so you can see it. Actually, let me use my wee little Fiskars here. This thing is so old. This is probably one of the first trimmers that I ever bought. And I still use it. I still use it, especially now that I'm in my little wee craft room. Okay. So you can technically, if I would have kept the bottom, you know, then you would just have this part. Oh goodness, what am I trying to show you here? So you would have the bottom, and then you wouldn't have this top here. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Okay, now you can see that these have little holes. So, and like I said before, it does have some perforations here, so you can fold those perforations and then tie a nice little piece of ribbon or twine through that. Okay, so this would be two ideas. All right, and then the next idea that I thought I had was I could just make it into a simple tag. So right now I'm just going to cut up this score line. Okay, just like that, and then I'm going to cut up this bottom here, and ta-da! And you have yourself a beautiful little tag that could go into a wedding journal or an album, uh, again, an engagement party, or just, anything like that. So that would be 3 ways, okay? And then the last way that I figured out would be using a background, okay? But still cutting it up. So let's cut it up here. And let me see, I could cut it, it's almost the same length, but I think I'm just going to I'm going to leave a little bit at the bottom. I don't want that whole piece. So let's just bring it to here. There we go. Just a random little thing there, okay? So look how pretty it looks on its own. But if you line it underneath with either white, something like that, or I like this pink with it because it's a cream. Look how pretty that looks. So all you have to do is just adhere the top to the back and then cut around it. So those are the 3 ways, or 4 ways, except that one of them I messed up, that you can use this. Well, like I said, I know there's going to be many ways, many more ways. So we have the plain. Here's the other one. Let me cut it up so you can see it in this color. Okay. And so I think this is a nice little die to have in your stash because you can use it different ways, and there's always going to be an occasion, whether yourself or somebody in your family is getting married, or or you just want to make a nice little journal, or wedding, or what do you call it? Valentine's journal. Goodness gracious, I can't talk, I can't think. All right, there we go. All I did was rounded the edges up here, and we have ourselves some tags, and then we have this one where you can just leave the bottoms and cut the tops off, and then just attach them together. So it would be something like that at that point, but with the bottoms. And then so we have that, and then we have this where we can just use it with a background and then cut around the background. So right then and there you already have all of these ways to use it, and I really love that. I love that about a die, when I can come up with more than one way to use it. All right, so I hope you all like this. I hope you get inspired, and I hope that you check out BB Craft, because they have a lot of awesome dies and stamps and just all sorts of crafting things. They have trims, they have beads, they have tools, they have just like a whole lot of things. As you guys have seen me unbox several different types of things. So yeah, I hope you guys like this. I hope you check out BB Craft. Oh, and by the way, if you want to try out their products on a video, if you want them to send you products, check out it down in my description area how you can become an affiliate. Okay, and you do have to have at least 100 subscribers to participate. That is the major qualification, and then you have to do 3 videos, 1 unboxing, and at least 2 tutorials. You can do more tutorials, but all they ask of you is for 2 tutorials. And then you choose the products that you'd like. They give you a specific amount that you can choose, and that's it. They send them to you, and you do your videos, and that's it. So, yeah. So it's a great way. They're a great company to work with, and I really appreciate that they have. I reached out to them the very first time, and they've always come back and asked me if I want to keep going, and of course I want to keep going, so here I am. But anyway, um, thank you all very much for watching, and I hope, like I said, you check them out. Thank you, BB Craft, and God bless you all, and I love you all. Take care. Bye bye.